Hello, let's go through an example of Pemulis Map Maker Subdivide Parcel application. First thing we should do is select a point inside of a closed figure. And then the next thing is to select a starting course. We could define parcels in this boundary from either the right-hand side towards the left or from the left side towards the right. Let's go from right to left. Then the next step is to select individual frontage courses. So this is the frontage, so I'm going to select those entities. And then the dialog displays. I've run this before, so it says the number of parcels you would like to create is 8. You can change that number. We take the total area, divide it by 8 in this case, and we come up with about 9,000 square feet. And I'll go ahead and select a subdivide into equal sized parcels. We do that as a way of just giving you a start to define parcels, and then you can edit individually using the spreadsheet as you go along for each of the parcels. A little bit about the dialog. The frontage parameters refers to the first thing is the angle relative to the frontage, or a fixed angle represents the lot line angle relative to the frontage. So in this case it's 90 degrees, so it's perpendicular to that frontage area, frontage line work. The next one is the frontage offset distance. So this gray line represents 20 feet away from the frontage. We can change that value, and if we do, you'll notice the frontage offset length and area values in the dialog will change. I'll type in 5 and do a recompute parcels, and you can see the numbers change. This is meant to be informational for you. Next part of the dialog, statistics. So the total area, if there's any remaining area, total frontage length, and any remaining frontage length as a function of the parcels that you define. So if you take parcels away or adjust their sizes, frontage length would adjust. That would then affect the remaining frontage length and the remaining area. Now, as far as the output, you can, for the parcels that you define, you can insert them into the drawing as polylines or as individual lines and arcs, or you can just, as I'm doing in this case, just insert the lot line. You can also append the parcel data to an existing project. So let's see, we've got one here already, and let's say we append it to parcel subdivide parcel, and you'll notice that it starts with the lot number. That's the next available lot number after the existing parcels for that particular project. You don't have to append to a project, but it's a quick way of getting the data into the MapMaker Parcels workspace. Okay, so let's, the other part of this is since the dialog is modeless and you can edit inside of the AutoCAD drawing, or the drawing, you can pick the redraw to have the line work redrawn for you, or you can just simply edit in the spreadsheet and it will update the line work accordingly. You'll notice that we have different colors here. You can pick on the tile and to change that color. For example, the color of the parcel selected in the table, you can see it's orange. So if I pick a different parcel, it highlights. I can pick on that tile and select a different color if you wish. Then the other option we have here is to minimize the top portion of the dialog to give you more of the real estate for the spreadsheet. So let's select, let's perhaps enter these lot areas in and define those parcels by area. Next one's 9919.7. I use the down arrow to get to the next parcel, and down arrow again, 9808. Let's say 98000. Let's just make it even that. 10220.8 and 10. And let's make a mistake here. Let's say I typed in 1,000 square feet instead of 10,000 square feet. Now let's have it recompute the parcels. We can see that we have, in fact, we did it for this parcel as well. We have an incorrect value. No problem, we can fix that easy enough. So let's just double click in there, type in the proper value, And I'll do another recompute just so you can see that one. The other one's still wrong. Let's go ahead and fix it. 10080.8, 80.8, and recompute. And you can see we had previously 8 parcels. Now we have 7 because the remaining area was placed into the last parcel automatically. And you notice in the lot number, there's a special kind of check indicating that it is the last parcel and all the remaining area has been placed in that last parcel. We also give you an option. If you move your cursor into that last column, it says to append the remaining area as the last parcel, hold down the shift key and press the plus button in the last row of the append new parcel column. So for example, let's get rid of this parcel and let's get rid of the next one. And our goal is to put this remaining area as a single parcel. So if I simply hold down the shift key, hit this into the plus column, I will create a parcel that's equivalent to the remaining area. So that's a quick way of getting basically whatever's left over added to as a parcel and appended to the end of the list. Now, and let's make another change. I'll go ahead and delete that. Yes, and let's just hit the plus. So now what we're doing is we're adding a parcel, and let's change this size to make it 080.0, and let's do a recompute. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parcels. The last one being this one, and I can again hold the shift key down, hitting that plus, and get the remaining parcel defined. So if I want to make changes to the areas, I just simply type in any field for the parcel and adjust its area. But if I want to have the parcel definition defined by its frontage length, I simply need to select in this calculate using frontage and then type in a value. Let's say I want that to be an even 88 and this one to be an even 68. Again, I'll do a recompute, and it slid the lot line over slightly. You'll notice that if you choose to calculate the area by using the frontage length, then the lot area is not editable. Yeah, so that's how you switch between defining parcels using the lot area or the frontage length. Very simple to do. So I think that's probably it in that regard. Now let's go ahead and just do the output side of it. So as I mentioned before, you can insert the parcel line work into the drawing as a complete polyline or as a set of individual lines and arcs, or just insert the calculated lot lines, which is what I'm doing. And I can append the parcel to the calculated parcels to an existing project. So let's say if I pick subdivision parcel, it starts with 7, which is the next available parcel number. So those will get automatically added. There's a button down below that says add parcels to a project and insert line work. So that's a function of what you're choosing to do with the output. So if I just want to insert the line work, I can check that. If I just want to do append parcels to a project, I can do that, or any combination of those. So, and when you're ready, just hit the, I'm going to just change the image so you can see it. I'll insert the line work, and now I have my lot lines. It's as simple as that. And if I want to, I could have added those to that project, which I've already done. And that's a quick overview of using Pemulis Map Maker's Subdivide parcel application. Thank you very much.